Smoke Days is back with another. Alright guys, such a beautiful day. I'm not sure if tomorrow's supposed to be as pretty as it is today, but I've only got like a gallon of gas left for my equipment, and I need some 2-cycle oil for my chainsaw. I am going to use the chainsaw today, but I'm just going to burn out what gas is in it. We'll get up early in the morning and go get gas and get everything I need to last at least a week at the very least. Maybe even a couple weeks where I don't have to leave. That's the plan anyway. That's the only downside about living so far out here, but that's exactly why. I mean, other than gas, that's not going to go away. Still going to have to be going to get gas. But the thing is whenever it slims down to just being only gas, it won't be as many trips. We can stock up, but we can go into town and fill up 5-6 gas cans and be set for a while, right? So before we get into any heavy lifting, before I bust out the chainsaw and do all that, I first want to get my porch cleaned off. I even thought about, I want to clean the yard up and rake some leaves up, but at the same time, I feel like it'd be kind of beating a dead horse because there's still so many leaves to fall. I might as well wait until the trees are bare first and then go through and rake up the leaves, so we ain't doing it over and over and over and over. It ain't gonna be a whole lot longer and there ain't gonna be no leaves on the trees. All right guys, let's clean the porch off and then we will start chopping up these trees and getting some fence posts made. All right guys, check it out. So much more presentable, right? Much better. Much better. All right, so I'm gonna run this little bit of tools and stuff up to the garage and get it out of the way, and then I'm gonna get the chainsaw and we're going back there and start measuring and cutting out the lengths that we need and start figuring out how we're exactly gonna do this. So let's do it. I'm trying to remember where I left my chainsaw. I must have left it in here because it's not in the garage. There she is. And the dolly. Man, I'm so ready to get the YouTube studio up and rolling, but our internet don't reach out to this building. We're gonna have to get one of those extender things in order to use that building, or I'm gonna have to use the back building because I do get Wi-Fi back there. I'd really rather use this front one, but I don't know. That's future stuff, man. That's why I ain't been talking about it a whole lot, because we still got some stuff we got to get together before I'm able to get that put together. Having fun with this stick, boy. He's been on it since I threw it earlier. Got the tape measure. Let's rock and roll. I have to cut off this little angle. It's on the end of the tree. We got more of a straight. It's got a bit of a curve at the end, so we need to get rid of that, or there'll be a little more straight. like I could get 2 out of that as thick as it is. Or should I just leave it in one solid piece? What do you guys think? I feel like I can get more out of it. Fence posts don't have to be super thick like that, right? Grab our other tree, or you know what, I might just grab me a stump and we'll just do it over there. That thing is heavy. Fun with this chainsaw, man. I wish I had 20-30 acres just full of trees that I could take out and use, but that's not the case. But there are quite a few that I'll be able to take out that are dead or falling over and get it cleaned out. All right, let's get back to cutting these. I'm going to attempt one and just see how it turns out. Because like I was telling Sam, eventually, once we get to that part on the fence, I want to have my straight up and down fence posts, fence wrapping around it, and then take another tree and slice it down the middle and put that on the face of the fence horizontally to hold the fence to the fence post. And that will actually look pretty cool too. Try to split it down the middle and see how that turns out. So let's try this. Out of gas. Well, we almost made it. All right, well, hopefully I've got enough 2-cycle oil here. I can mix me some more gas. Maybe a full bottle it is. 1 gallon. Let's go mix us a gallon of chainsaw gas. Thank God that was in there, because I thought that all I had was what was in the chainsaw. But it's a brand new chainsaw. I think that's why it was bogging out there at the end. I need to sharpen the chain for sure. It was running out of gas all lane. All right, guys, I'm gonna find a gallon can and mix this up. We got a gallon of chainsaw gas. Heck yeah. I'm gonna have to sit down eventually and sharpen that chain. It's dull. To split it one more time and see if I can get 4 out of that one. And then I'll have to wait to split the other ones because I gotta sharpen that chain. It's definitely not cutting it, but hopefully it'll cut through this a little easier since it's not as thick. Fence posts. That's exactly what I'm gonna do with them. So much fun here. Going to be splitting up the fat ones. I'm just going to save the bigger ones till later, till I get my chain sharpened up. So for right now, let's go ahead and take what small fence posts we got and go up here and start stabbing them in the ground and getting them ready. Okay guys, grab the post hole digger. Hopefully it's not super rocky over there by the garden. I don't think it is. I think it's kind of like the fire pit, got a little bit of wiggle room. Or right here, I dug these legs down too. Beyond that, in the trees, literally like a 1 foot layer of nothing but rocks, which will come in handy for something. I know there's something I can use those rocks for. I know that whenever you build a greenhouse, so you want the greenhouse to stay warm in cold weather, if you put like mid-sized boulders around the edges of the floor in the greenhouse and paint them black all day, they're absorbing heat from the sun, so at night those rocks are putting heat off during the nighttime. Pretty cool, huh? Now, as far as getting these fence posts level, I'm gonna do my best, but I think that's gonna put character to it and make it look cool. You know what I mean? Like, I honestly will probably use those ones that I chopped up for the corners. Those would be my each corner post, and then the other ones will be the ones along the center. All right, let's get this measured out and start digging some holes. I'm gonna go 2 foot off the outside of the garden, so that gives plenty of walking room. 2 foot off this side, straight down until it hits about the rock wall, angle just a hair, and then into the other side of the gate. I'm sure that's how it's gonna be. Okay, I'm gonna have to get my pointed shovel. It stinks because I was actually concerned about that. Like I said, from walking around over here yesterday, I tried digging a little bit where that pot was, and it's just rocks. We're on a mountain, so duh. But we'll figure it out. I only need to get it 12 inches deep. If I can get 12 inches, I feel like that'll be plenty enough. So we'll take this pointed shovel and see if we can't bust it up, those rocks a little bit. Worst comes to worst, I'll just go grab one of those picks and just start picking it, breaking it down. I'm almost 6 or 7 inches right now, so I only need 6 or 7 more, and that'll put my post at 5 feet. Probably want to go a little deeper than that, but like I said, I kept my post at 6 feet, and I want my fence to be at least 5 foot tall. Let's see if we can get through this. It's not bedrock, it's not like solid, it's just small rocks. Dang it, I think I am gonna have to get a pick. Full of big old rocks, but we got it down. All right, let's put this post in. Another thing, I was wondering if I should fill it back in with dirt. I guess I could come back and pull it back out if I really wanted to. Just see how, I'm gonna see how sturdy it is by putting dirt back in there, and if it don't stay good enough, I'll go ahead and yank it out and empty it, and then we'll put the post in later, and I'll go get some Quikrete and fill it in with Quikrete so it'll hold steady. But let's get these posts in, guys. Area here to do different stuff, like the tubs. I'm gonna do the tubs where they were, basically build the stands for them like I did that other one, run them along that wall. And then, like Jan was saying on her comment on my last video, those poly drums, I'm gonna use them as well, and I'll line them along this wall right here, fill them up with soil, and we can grow whatever we need to grow inside of that. So we'll have stuff all along this wall, the garden, and then we'll have area in here. Maybe even build like a raised bed or 2 right in this spot. It's starting to come together, guys. center fence post. I think I might go ahead and try to dig another one, but I'm wore out, guys. All right, guys, we're calling it for the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave some of these sitting out here. I'll just leave them out here with my fence posts. I gotta go get my chainsaw and get it put up. Good day. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 posts put in. I'm tired. My arms are killing me. So now I'm gonna go in here, take a shower, and relax. Hope you had fun hanging out with me today, getting our garden fence up. Got a big chunk of it done. Once we get to stretching fence, it won't take no time after that. And then we'll work on getting the limbs that I want to go horizontally to hold the fence to the posts. Yeah, it's gonna look pretty cool whenever it's said and done. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Y'all know what to do. Till next time, y'all stay blessed. Peace.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.